Hi viewers, before watching this video, please subscribe, share and like it. Don't forget this one. Yeah, today's topic is properties of matter waves. So there are the seven properties are there. Among the first property is the lighter the particle, greater is the wavelength associated with it. See what is this? If lighter the particle, greater is the wavelength associated with it. So what is this meaning? See here. So de Broglie formula is there. What is that? Its formula is lambda is equals to h by mv. Particle, lighter the particle, greater is the wavelength associated with it. So when the mass of the particle is less, that is the meaning of lighter. And see here, a relation between wavelength and mass is inversely proportional. When the mass value is decreases, wavelength increases. So for lighter particle means mass is very low, then its wavelength is very much high. So that is the first property. Lighter the particle, greater is the wavelength associated with it. That is the meaning of this. Okay, next one. Second point is smaller the velocity of the particle, the greater is the wavelength associated with it. Here is also same thing. See, lambda is equals to h by mv. When the velocity is low, then wavelength is very much high, right? And next third point is if velocity is third point is if velocity is 0, see, lambda is equals to h by mv, and lambda is equals to h by v. In the place of v, substitute 0 value. 0 into mass is 0, right? 0 into mass is 0. So something by 0 is always infinity. So when the velocity is 0, then wavelength is very much high. That means wave becomes indeterminate, means we cannot determine its wavelength. So that much of big size, big wavelength will occur. So that is the meaning of this. And in the third point again, see, if the velocity is infinity, suppose the particle is traveling with infinity velocity, then wavelength is lambda is equals to h by mv. In the place of v, substitute infinity into something is always infinity, something by infinity is always 0. So when velocity is reaches to the infinity, then wavelength reaches to the 0. So no wavelength will occur. So for those particles, that is the third point. And next fourth point is the velocity of matter wave depends on velocity of matter particles. Yes, velocity of matter wave depends on velocity of matter particle. That is, it is not constant. So when the velocity of particle changes, matter wave velocity also changes. Why the velocity of electromagnetic wave is constant? Generally, electromagnetic wave is because of when a charged particle is traveling, when a charged particle is moving, then it creates electromagnetic wave. But here in the properties of matter waves, it is not a charged particles, it is any particle, a particle which is not charged particle, a particle which is moving with a certain velocity, it creates it associated with wavelength, right? So when the charged particle is traveling, then it is associated with EM wave, means it generates EM waves. But when any particle other than the charged particle, they create matter waves, right? That is the difference between matter waves and electromagnetic wave, right? Next, fifth point. See the fifth point. Velocity of matter wave is greater than the velocity of light. Yes, see here, velocity of matter wave is greater than the velocity of light. So this can be proved under as under. See here, we know that energy of Planck's Max Planck is this one, and energy of Einstein is this one. So this is energy and this is energy, both energies are equated, and from this nu is equals to we got this one, right? So from this equation we write nu is equals to this one, frequency. Phase velocity or wave velocity is given by. So generally velocity equation we know already, velocity is equals to frequency into wavelength. So here this velocity we are calling phase velocity. So see here, that is this one. And in the place of frequency, so substitute this value. In the place of wavelength, substitute this value. This value is where it came from the de Broglie wavelength. Lambda is equals to h by mv. Here v is the velocity of matter wave, right? And this v is the velocity, phase velocity or wave velocity, right? Okay. So from this equation, h cancel and m gets cancelled. So remaining things is Vp is equals to c square by v, where v is the velocity of matter wave, c is the speed of light in vacuum. All right. And now see, as a particle speed cannot, when the generally particle speed cannot exceed c value. Any body, for example, particle speed is always less than the c value, always less than c. Any particle velocity is less than c. So velocity of particle is always less than c. Then when the v is less than, then Vp automatically what happens? It is always greater. So like this, phase velocity is always greater than the matter wave velocity, right? So it is a fifth point. Next, sixth point. The wave and a particle aspects of moving bodies can never appear together in the same experiment. See, what is its meaning is, its meaning, wave and particle moving bodies. So for example, one wave is traveling, right? So when the wave is traveling, there we cannot see any particles. When the particle is traveling, then we cannot see their wave. That is the meaning of this. They never appear together in the same experiment. What can say is that waves have particle-like properties and a particle have wave-like properties, and concepts are separately linked. They cannot present at the same time. They are separately. If the particle is exhibiting wave nature, then it cannot exhibit particle nature at this point. And if it is exhibiting particle nature, then it cannot exhibit wave nature. So that is the meaning of that. Matter waves representation is only symbolic representation. It is a symbolically, we represent them it symbolically. Next, see the seventh point. Seventh point is the what? The wave nature of matter introduces an uncertainty in the location of position of particles. What is uncertainty? Uncertainty means it is not certain, means it is not exact. That is the meaning of uncertain, right? So after this video, I will upload the uncertainty principle, right? Uncertainty principle. There I will explain clear about the uncertainty, right? And generally in the uncertainty position, we speak on position and as well as their momentum. Position and momentum both simultaneously, they cannot present at the same point. That is the meaning of, we cannot measure the position and momentum simultaneously. That is the meaning of uncertainty, right? And here uncertainty is position of the particle, because the wave cannot be set exactly at this point or exactly at that point, right? So wave, we cannot say wave is here, wave is there, wave is here, so we cannot say. That is the meaning of this. And next, however, where the wave is large, means strong, there is a good chance of finding the particle. Okay, where next let me continue with this one. While where the wave is small, that is weak, there is very small chance of finding the particle. Now see what he is saying. For example, let here it is a wave very much strong. Very much strong means more frequency has to present. That is the meaning of very much strong. That is a strong. Okay, so here when the waves are gathered together with the small region, then we can say yes, there is a particle existing, right? We cannot say it is a wave. So when the waves are very much close, that is a large frequencies present, large frequencies, that is a strong wave, then we can say yes, there is a particle existing. And for example, if there is a wave is very much weak means, see here what weak means, like this. So here there is no chance to find the particle. That means, see here only wave nature is there. When the wave nature is very much small in region, then there is a chance of finding the particle. When the when the wave is like this, means very much weak wave means less frequency, then there is no chance of finding the particle. So that is the meaning of this. And both these two things, we can express them, we can explain them with the help of diagram. See here diagram, it is a strong wave. Here there is a chance of finding the particle, means strong wave means more frequencies present at the small region. In the small region more frequencies present, that is a particle, like a particle, that appear to us like a particle. And see here it is here more chance to find the particle. And next, now see more region, the more region less frequency present. So like this we cannot say here the particle present. So no particle present here, but here particle present. So like this, these are the matter waves, right? So okay friends, don't forget this video, sharing, liking, and comment also. Okay, thank you friends.